You know that feeling on a Sunday morning? You're in church, the music is hitting just right, and the sermon is clear. You tell yourself, this is it. This week is going to be different. I'm going to be the man God called me to be. But then Tuesday hits. Your alarm goes off, you're drowsy, the kids are screaming, you're fighting traffic just to get into work, only to find your inbox is already overflowing. And that holy fire you felt just 48 hours ago, it's buried under a mountain of to-do lists and mental exhaustion. It's Tuesday. We usually blame ourselves for a lack of discipline. We tell ourselves, I just need more willpower, or more fire, more passion, more motivation. But here's the thing. Motivation is a feeling, and feelings are a fragile foundation for a faithful life. Feelings come and go. They are unreliable. If you're tired of the cycle of starting strong on Sunday only to fade out by Tuesday afternoon, you're in the right place. Welcome to Daily Habits for the Christian Man. This podcast isn't about crushing it. It's not about more hustle or putting in more effort. It's about the quiet, steady power of rhythms, of habits. You see, God designed our brains with a remarkable gift. Scientists call it the Basal Ganglia. Not important. But what is important is it's the part of your brain that turns repeated action into automatic behaviors. It's the efficiency center. Think about that for a minute. God built you so that things that are hard for you to do today can become as natural as breathing tomorrow. Motivation is what gets you started. It's an emotional spark. But that spark needs fuel to keep the fire burning. And habits? Habits are what keep you going when you're tired, when the kids are sick, when work is overwhelming. It's the fuel. Habits bypass the need for, I will accomplish this when I feel like it, and move you straight into, I'm just doing it without thinking. We don't want to look for emotional spikes here. We want to look for faith that compounds over time. My name is Dave. I'm not a pastor. I'm not a theologian or any sort of expert. I'm a husband, a dad, and for a long time I tried to white-knuckle my way to becoming a better Christian. I thought if I just wanted enough, if I loved God enough, I'd be consistent. And honestly, I felt like my faith was failing just because I didn't push through the hard times with prayer or thanksgiving. But I learned that doesn't work. I just ended up exhausted. So in this podcast, each episode will look at one small practical area of life through a lens of Scripture. We'll talk about prayer, discipline, rest, leadership, and a whole lot more. We'll use tools such as journals, trackers, worksheets, but we'll remember the tool is never the point. Tool is just the scaffolding. And the point is your relationship with Jesus. Now, side note, just so we're clear, these tools are free to download, no cost to you. Why? Because I developed these tools for myself, for my own consistency, and God calls us to use our gifts to bless others. Anyways, back to what I was saying. My hope is that when you finish an episode, you don't feel challenged to do more, but instead equipped to do less, more worshipfully. I don't even know if that's a word, but we're going with it. You don't have to binge listen all these or follow the podcast to a T. You just have to keep showing up so together we can encourage and push one another to be a little bit better day by day. In episode 1, we're going to lay the foundation. We're going to talk about why the most important thing you do isn't the size of your effort, but how you focus your efforts. Now, we normally have a lot more scripture than this, but this is just a podcast intro. Nonetheless, we will end on a strong note of encouragement provided by the book of James. Draw near to God and he will draw near to you. James 4:8. I've learned over my many years of failure that God doesn't want us to perform for him. He wants us to be present with him. And the best way to stay present is to build simple, sustainable rhythms or habits that remove friction between our busy lives and the Father's heart.